58-year-old plaintiff Sandra Severin is suing her 25-year-old ex-boyfriend for unpaid loans and a cell phone bill. Sandra says the defendant moved in with her when he was 17 and they began dating. But he moved out when she caught him in her hot tub with another woman who is now his fiancée. Defendant Matthew Taylor admits to being in a loving relationship with the plaintiff, but he says he's now engaged to another woman and wants to move on with his life.
Sandra Severin is suing Matthew Taylor, her ex-boyfriend, for unpaid loans and an unpaid cell phone bill. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good, thank you. Talk to me, Sandra.
I met Matt in 2001. He rode my school bus and he lived on the street from me. We became friends. He was having problems.
He rode your school bus?
Yes.
You were a school bus driver?
Yes.
And what was he?
He was a student on my bus.
Okay.
He had problems at his house. He lived down the street also. Mm-hmm. We talked. He moved in with me. He lived with me. Yes, there is an age difference between us. I'm 58. He's 25 now. But I talked to him about that when we started going together. This was after he graduated. We didn't have
When did he move in with you? That's what I stopped in my tracks.
2001.
You were 17.
Okay.
He's 17.
Yes.
So you met on the school bus.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Talk to me, Sandra.
Okay, he had problems at home. So he talked to me and he moved in with me. There was nothing going on between us. He graduated from high school. And then we started having a relationship. We were girlfriend, boyfriend. I talked to him about the age many, many times. He said it didn't bother him. He loved me. He wanted to stay there. Many times I told him to go back home. He said no, he wanted to stay there.
What kind of problems did he have at home, Sandra?
There were like 15 people living in his house, and they were running up bills, and it was just not a good environment.
Where was his mother?
His mother was there. His mother
did your mother approve of you moving in with the bus driver?
Yes, she did.
Why? Did your mother know Sandra?
No, she didn't, but my grandparents did. My mother's handicapped, so she wasn't taking care of herself. She had people taking care of her. There was too many people there.
What kind of handicap, Matthew?
She had a massive heart attack when she was 35 and left her incapable of doing anything for herself. And that's when all the stress on me caused me to move out of there and end with her.
How did you feel about Sandra? I mean, when you're 17, she's driving the bus, you strike up a friendship. What kind of feelings did you have for her?
I did love her. Yes, I did love her at one time. I don't anymore. I have a new girlfriend now.
Are you wearing a wedding band?
Yes.
Do you have a new girlfriend or a new wife?
She's my fiancée.
Okay. Is she here today?
Yes, ma'am.
Where is she?
She's right back here.
Hi, how are you? Come on up.
Good.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
And what is your name?
Jessica.
Jessica. How did you meet Matthew?
We went to high school together.
Okay. And do you know Sandra here?
Yes.
Okay. How do you feel about the fact that Matthew was living with Sandra?
It didn't bother me. I knew the situation. I knew they were together. It had been like that for a while.
Where are you living now?
He's living with me.
In your house or with your parents?
With my parents.
Okay. All right. When did he move out, Sandra? You can sit down.
He moved out February 14th of this year. But the situation was that on February 14th, we were supposed to separate. We were having problems. He was lying to me. I caught Jessica and him in my hot tub. He was in the hot tub. They were having romantic things going on in the hot tub. He was in the hot, and she was out. I was looking out my bathroom window. As of then, he was still living with me, and he said that he loved me. I asked him about it. He said, no, there was nothing going on. It's your imagination. So on February 14th, I asked him to move out, give us time to figure things out. So he moved out on
Let me ask you a question, Sandra.
Yes.
Have you been married before?
Twice.
Do you have children?
I have one.
How old?
She's 34.
Do you have a relationship with her?
Yes.
What did she think of your having a lover who was so young?
She, at first, she just wanted me to be happy. And she seen that he made me happy at first, and he really did. Mm-hmm. And it didn't bother her.
You don't see yourself as a sexual predator?
No. I told him about the age difference, and I told him many times, but it didn't seem to bother him.
Most kids are going to say, yeah. Why him?
We started talking, and it just happened.
Have you ever done this before?
No.
Will you do it again?
No.
Are you still interested in him?
No.
Okay. What are you suing for?
I have a car down payment on a car. I bought him 6 different vehicles,
Hell, I'd stay too.
and I bought him clothes and everything. I loved him. I really loved him. But I also want to tell you, when he moved out on February 14th, he told me he was moving to his boss's house in Crown Point. And I believed him. He still come over to my house.
You said you saw her in the hot tub with him.
Yeah, that was in the summer, and I asked him, and he said, no, there was nothing going on.
Don't believe your lying eyes?
I didn't want to, I guess.
Go ahead.
But then on February 14th, when he moved out, he told me he was going to his boss's house. And he was going to stay over there for a while until August.
Did you go to your boss's house?
No, ma'am.
Why did you tell her that? Why didn't you just say, hey, look, I got a new girlfriend?
I guess I wasn't man enough to tell her.
And I found out in May that he was living with Jessica and her parents. And I confronted him in May at 10 o'clock in the morning. And by 11 o'clock, I was just devastated. I couldn't believe it, because he's lied to me since February that he was living in Crown Point. And he said he still loved me, and he was going to come back home. And I have a tape to prove it, that he said he was going to come back home.
I believe all that, but you know what? You're smarter than that. By the way, you still driving the bus?
Yes, I am.
School's still letting you drive the bus? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's hear the tape.
Seriously thinking about coming back home because go on over here. And also, I'm gonna be my truck. Just give me a call back. If I don't answer on my phone, I'll get your voicemail because my phone's being gay. I'll talk to you later. Love you, bye.
Did you know he called her and said he loved her?
Yes.
Why did he do that?
They have a past together. I understand. You know,
Stand up.
she'll always have, you know, a place in his heart. I understand that.
But he said to her that he's seriously thinking about coming back home.
Right.
How does that
and
make you feel?
It doesn't bother me. I know he's not going anywhere.
So he was lying when he said it.
She would constantly call him, asking
that's
him
not
to
the
come
question.
home.
So he was not being honest when he said he wasn't that he wanted to come home. Because you knew he wasn't being honest.
Right.
Because you know him the best. And he loves you.
Yes.
How come you didn't know better, Sandra?
I believed him. He told me that he loved me. He kept
Why did
saying
he
this
say
since
it?
he left.
I'm betting you last.
And you know what?
Why did he say it to you? Why do you think he said, I'm coming back home?
Because he wanted his truck.
Aha. Why did you say it?
Because I needed my truck, I needed a job. But Your Honor, the only way I would get my truck back is if I moved back in with her.
Got it.
That was the only reason I would get my truck
Tell
back.
me about the truck. Who bought the truck?
She did.
Whose name is the truck in?
It's in both of our names.
Is it?
Yes, but I had my credit. I had to make the down payment on the truck. The loan is in my name because he could not get a loan.
Okay. All right. So what happens to the truck? What kind of truck is this?
It's a 2001 Dodge Durango.
Durango. All right. Where is it now?
It's at my house in the garage.
Who's driving it? You're driving
Nobody's driving it.
it? Okay. So you want the truck back
Yes, ma'am.
and you are suing him for?
The $1,300. I have a paper here that he signed relinquishing all rights to that truck.
Well, the truck's in your name.
But it was that he had notarized.
Did you relinquish rights to a truck that you didn't own? Did you catch that one, Sandra? Yep. Okay. What makes you think it's your truck?
Because I was making the payments on it, and I
Prove
didn't.
it.
I don't have the receipts with me. When I had the receipts and the bank statement came in, I threw the bank statements away.
I have
Why?
the receipts right here.
That you were paying it?
Yes.
Oh, this is a problem, Matthew. Talk to me, Jessica.
I've been with him when he has made truck payments. I've drove with him to go make them. He was keeping the insurance on the vehicle, putting gas in it, keeping it up and everything.
Judge, he did make some payments, but in March, he was telling me he was making the payments. And I kept getting papers in the mail. He was still home then saying that, he said, oh,
wasn't
don't worry
making
about
payments.
it. I made the payments on the truck.
You're smarter than that.
That's why
She's making the payments. She's making the payments. March, April, May,
June and July.
What gives you the slightest thought that you can get this truck?
Because she promised me if I had a job and I proved that I had a job and could make the payments on it, she would give me my truck back.
Okay. But you just about a month ago said that the truck could be sold and that you won't even go after any of the profits for a 2001 Dodge Durango. That you have no further interest in the truck. And get this, it's notarized. Talk to me about the cell phone bill.
The cell phone bill, I opened up a cell phone bill for him in 2004. And I kept getting bills on that too that he didn't pay. He run that up until it was $772.65.
Why'd you let him run it up that much?
I didn't know it was rung up that he would get the bills from me until finally when he left the house, they came to my house. I finally knew how much he was behind. He kept lying to me and telling me they were paid, that he talked to them and everything was okay. And on the cell phone bill, he made no payments from January 20th of 2009, and he used my social security number to get things put on that phone. They have a account against him for that.
You use your social security number, Matthew?
Your Honor, I don't remember using a social security number. All I remember using is a telephone number.
But
Do you know her social security number?
I don't know the whole thing. I know it's the last 4 digits.
And that's all he needed. The last 4 numbers is all they needed. They said he used on this.
You owe her for the cell phone?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Sandra, here's the deal. At the end of the day, this case is really about whether or not the defendant is liable to the plaintiff for unpaid loans and a breach of contract, the unpaid loan being the down payment for a truck, and an unpaid cell phone bill. Now, I am very, very shocked that a woman of your age would even consider entertaining a relationship with a man this young. All right? You should be ashamed of yourself. It was wrong. It was wrong. It was wrong. You, on the other hand, took advantage of a woman who wanted affection from a younger guy. You think you're going to come to this court and you're going to, get the truck back and that you're going to say that at the end of the day, you don't owe her any money for the truck. As far as I'm concerned, she's not getting any money for the truck because she's got the truck. She owns the truck. It's in her name, and that's the end of that. But what you ought to do is figure something out, and that is people are not stupid. And by the way, Sandra, Stella got her groove back. Go find someone your own age. You owe her for the cell phone bill. So ordered.